Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Okay, we have two different people who basically do the exact same thing in terms of what their actual niche is in the finance space, who are actually on different sides of this entire FTX equation. Now, it's insane. You guys know what happened with FTX, all the scam and the buffoonery and everything that's kind of unwinding before us. But now we find ourselves in an extremely unique situation. You see, on one side, we have this big YouTuber named Spencer Cornelia, who is known for exposing scams and scammers and bad and dishonest people in the finance space. And then on the other side, we have CoffeeZilla, who does the exact same thing. He goes after scammers and dishonest and bad people in the finance space. Now, it's so interesting because with people who basically do the exact same thing on their YouTube channels and have a huge following because of it, you would think that they would be on the exact same wavelength as it relates to FTX. However, they are not. CoffeeZilla has taken the side that most of us have taken. We think that a lot of these YouTubers who are promoting that absolute scam and Ponzi scheme on their channels should be held accountable. And yes, their reputations do deserve to get a hit taken to it. And on the other hand, you have Spencer Cornelia, who has actually taken the side of these YouTubers and said, well, it's actually not their fault. And oh my God, what about Tom Brady and Steph Curry and all these different hedge funds that got involved with FTX and blah, 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 blah. See, it's so weird to me because it's like you have this guy who's supposed to be basically a grifter slayer. He goes after grifters and scammers and just bad and dishonest people in the finance space. So it's like, okay, well, why are you and CoffeeZilla on the opposite sides of this very blatantly obvious situation where, yes, I do believe that these YouTubers should be held accountable and they do share the blame and they should take a hit to their reputation for this. So why is Spencer defending these guys? Oh, wait, that's right. It's because he's friends with them. You see, Spencer has pictures with these guys on his Instagram page, and he's got pictures with Jeremy and Meet Kevin and Graham Steffens, and he's all buddy and friends with them. And he freaking got on the Millennial Money podcast with Andre Jick and Graham Steffens, and they were all laughing and giggling and buddy. So to be honest with you, Spencer, I think you were better off just not saying anything. I don't think your opinion's really needed because honestly, your arguments were hot garbage, to be quite frank. And it's kind of obvious that you're only saying the stuff that you're saying because these guys are your friends. And you probably can't stand the fact that they are getting absolutely mollywopped in the comments, mollywopped on Twitter, and just absolutely demolished by YouTubers like myself, Strongman Personal Finance, and others who are going after these people for the fact that they were promoting something on their channel that was an obvious Ponzi scheme. Now, I understand your argument, Spencer, okay? I heard you loud and clear. You're comparing it to Tom Brady and the celebrities and all that. And as a matter of fact, we're actually going to read CoffeeZilla's comment because basically what CoffeeZilla said is actually how I feel. So let's actually see what CoffeeZilla said. So if we just go ahead and we look at CoffeeZilla's comment right here. He says, happy to debate this publicly, but I think your judgment is clouded in your friendship with these people. Exactly. I feel the exact same way. A few arguments I gave you on the phone that people didn't hear. You can't compare financial influencers to Tom Brady being sponsored by FTX. Financial influencers are claiming expertise. Tom Brady is not. Let's go ahead and address that right now. This is why Spencer's argument is so dumb, in my opinion. Spencer's basically comparing all of these people as if they're the exact same. No, Tom Brady is a football player. Steph Curry is a basketball player. They have smart people in finance who do this stuff for them. No, Meet Kevin and Andre Jick and all these people literally come off as financial gurus who know more about investing than you do. That's why they have these special Patreon spooky alien groups where you pay $25 a month to look at their buy and sell alerts and all that crap. And then Meet Kevin has an entire course where he teaches on how to invest in stuff. So when you come off as a financial guru, yes, you share a lot more responsibility when you're pumping scummy scams or just overall bad products to your audience, because people need to understand something about finance. There is a reason why people in the finance community have a higher RPM rate and get more money from sponsorships than other creators. There's a reason for that, because their audience is very impressionable. Their audience, if they trust a finance YouTuber, they believe that this finance YouTuber is going to help them make money, I'm telling you, these people can give them whatever and they will buy it. I'm telling you right now, I've seen it firsthand. I mean, for crying out loud, look at me, Kevin, and his garbage courses. People really buy that crap. I know, it's crazy. He's charging $600 for a garbage course from a guy who freaking said that a firm was the Tesla of finance from a guy who talked about stocks like Peloton and Matterport and EXPI. And this guy actually has a course. Yes, that guy has a course and people really pay for it. So it's just absolutely insane. The second thing CoffeeZilla said is he said, you imply that I'm blaming influencers for the collapse. I'm not. I'm saying that they lose credibility and are rightfully ridiculed for bringing millions of dollars of their fans' money into this disaster. It's the same reason Jim Cramer, blah, 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 blah. Exactly. These financial influencers are very similar to Jim Cramer, but in my opinion, they're worse. Now, I know Jim Cramer has this CNBC investing club, but let's just pretend he didn't have that, because for the last 15 years, he didn't have that. He was just a guy on television. These YouTubers have Patreon courses with buy and sell alerts. I don't think people understand that, which, by the way, these Patreon courses with their buy and sell alerts is literally giving financial advice, just so people understand. So I don't know what Spencer's angle is here, but I love CoffeeZilla's clapback, and I would love to see them debate live, because I know that CoffeeZilla is just going to absolutely smash this guy. Because let's be honest, CoffeeZilla is coming from a place of true genuineness. He really feels that these YouTubers are wrong, and we know that Spencer's wrong, because basically the entire finance community feels the same way. I mean, honestly, the only people who don't agree with CoffeeZilla and myself and everybody else who thinks that these finance YouTubers should be held accountable for promoting FTX, which turned out to be absolute garbage, is literally just freaking D-riders and cult members, to be completely frank, or people who happen to be friends with them like Spencer. I mean, for crying out loud, Spencer, what are you doing, dude? Like, this is insane. And this is why I say, Spencer, if you're friends with these people, that's fine, whatever. You're free to choose who you want to be friends with. But you messed up by coming out and speaking on this. You were better off just not saying anything and not releasing a video. But like I said, he sees his friends getting attacked. He's butthurt. So he says, I have to make a video defending my friends, even if I'm dead wrong. Like, come on, Spencer. What are you doing, dude? You're about to make me put the judge role back on. Like, holy cow. So number 3, CoffeeZilla says several of these finance influencers claim to do due diligence on the company and failed to see the very basic problems of a company that was very close to Alameda Research, a trading arm that was well known at the time and not secret information. Exactly. If you are a finance YouTuber and you're coming on here as some guru, you're smart, you know how to research, you know how to do due diligence, you know how to find the right investments. Okay, then freaking do it. And don't go out here and promote stuff that is an obvious terrible investment, because I'm here to tell you guys right now, if these YouTubers were responsible and actually did the digging, they would have figured out that these crypto exchanges that they were promoting were just downright bad. As a matter of fact, Meet Kevin himself, if I could find the video, I will literally put it here. Meet Kevin himself literally talked about the dangers of these exchanges in one of his videos that he did on BlockFi. So we know that Meet Kevin knew it. We know he knew it, but he still proceeded to promote FTX anyway. So I'm not trying to hear it, Spencer. I'm not trying to hear it, okay? All in all, it's pretty simple. This is what CoffeeZilla is saying. When you promote something and it turns out to be a fraud, you're going to take a reputational hit for it. It's just the price of a sponsorship. Influencers can't have their cake and eat it too. Exactly. And that principle that he just said especially applies to finance influencers. You see, it's different when you're Tom Brady. You're just a guy throwing a football down the field. I mean, for crying out loud, most of these athletes and entertainers aren't intelligent at all. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest and say it. I know it's probably not the nice thing in the world, but it's just freaking true. They're great at athletics and they're great on the field and they're great at whatever entertaining thing that they do, but they're not all that smart, to be completely honest. I mean, seriously, I'm just being honest. And they're definitely not savvy when it comes to investing and choosing the right things to put their money in and all that stuff. And I'm not knocking them for it. I'm not saying they got to be smart with the finance thing and all that. But my bottom line is these YouTubers come off as actual gurus in the space, so they should know better. And so that's it. That's my opinion on the whole thing. Spencer, you can take it how you want. Hopefully you don't take any offense, because I actually have no issue with you. But hey, just give my honest opinion. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.